So other day I received a package. Nothing out of the ordinary, I got packages all the time. At the bottom of the package though, there's a little packet of silica gel. The first thought that comes to my head is, oh, that's delicious. That's a little snack full of rock candy. That's a big no, dog. That's a big, big no. That is full of last meal material. Luckily, the few brain cells that were responsible for keeping me alive kicked into high gear before I got naturally selected, and I didn't actually have to call poison control. Here's a number, by the way. I didn't actually eat any silica gel, but the fact that it was considered as a viable food source is alarming. So I tracked it back to try and figure out what made me consider this, and I found out it was a particular short by this sauced up lunatic known as VSauce. He's showing off a product that one of his friends made in which they made edible packets of silica gel that are actually full of rock candy, hence my confusion. And let me just say right now, they are absolutely magnificent. It is something straight out of a lawsuit any percent speedrun. And with this new information, that should solve our problem. We can have our silica gel and eat it too. Wrong. The site that carries it has been sold out for the last 3 months. So instead of testing my poison resistance, I started to make my own safe to eat version. So to get started, I looked at a whole bunch of pictures of silica gel packets. I found this particular text pattern to be the most common across the board. So I drafted up a real quick Google Doc and I printed that bad boy out. Now the text is accurate, but it doesn't really look convincing. It's still missing something. That something is a little pattern around the edges. That's standard across all desiccant packets. The best way I could think to impart this texture onto the paper was to make a stamp for it. And I thought that my resin printer would be perfect for it. In practice though, this was an absolutely atrocious idea. The paper required an absurd amount of force to actually get the texture imparted on it, at which point the stamp would be completely obliterated. And there were little small pieces of resin all over the place. And resin actually ranks higher on the tier list than plain old silica gel does. Luckily, I did find out if I just took the texture side and ran my nail across it, it imparted the texture exactly as I wanted. So I started looking through things that I could use for a filling, and I stumbled across rock sugar on Amazon. Out the package, it came out way too big, but I just beat it down with a mortar and pestle until I had an appropriate size. Once I had it to that size, what was good about it is it didn't look like a food product. It didn't look like something you were supposed to eat. In fact, it looked like a controlled substance. Now I know real silica gel is actually spherical in nature, but unless somebody has a PhD in silica studies, they're not gonna think twice about it. There's nothing too special about actually just packing them up. Just make sure that you use non-toxic glue. I'm pretty sure non-toxic is just another word for edible, but they don't want to encourage people to eat it. Now, of course, these weren't designed to replace fruit snacks in your lunchbox. These were designed for tomfoolery. I did manage to get one reaction on video, and it was my mom's. I'll let you see how that one went.
You know what? These are actually like non-toxic and they're totally safe to eat. They just put do not eat because it's like generally with food products. Like literally.
Yeah, but don't eat it.
You could literally.
Oh, are you? Get the frig off.
It's literally non-toxic. It doesn't
It's
do
not
anything.
very funny. Stop being an
It's
arsehole.
non-toxic.
It's silica, for Christ's sake. Spit it out.
It doesn't matter. It tastes bad.
He just literally is eating a friggin' do not eat packet of silica. Like we have food in the fridge. You don't need to eat some packet of crap.
It's
Which
silica.
is sand.
Silica's not going to do anything.
Oh, that's good. Silicosis, symptoms, causes, diagnosis, treatment, wear a mask or other protective clothing while you work with your employee. You know, it's not good for you.
Why is it idiotic?
Why did you eat it? Why would you eat like that? What if there is some toxic stuff in it?
It wasn't real. You got so mad. You
That
got
was the
so.
dumbest thing I've ever seen you do. I was like, I teach you guys from the time you're small, don't put crap in your mouth.
I should have let you go for a while on it. You would have looked at all the silica
I was
things.
so mad. Well, I already had it out.
I know. Yeah.